Hey, everyone. Welcome to the Lions of Liberty podcast. Word to the wise, you may want to hide the kids for this episode because it is our Halloween episode, meaning that there are some very, very adult themes going to be happening here, a lot of adult language, and the worst impressions that you're probably ever going to hear. And if this is your first time listening to the Lions of Liberty show, as we're getting a lot of new listeners, you may want to listen to some of our other standard episodes first because this is one of our more extreme podcasts. Anyway, without further ado, let's get spooky.
To Electric Libertyland, here on the Lions of Liberty podcast, your weekly shot of culture, comedy, and liberty with your host, Brian McWilliams.
All right, hey everybody, welcome to Electric Libertyland's epic Halloween episode. Now, you may not know this, but we don't just do an episode here for Halloween. Maybe my favorite holiday of the year. I'm sure many people's favorite holidays of the year. And tying it, of course, to the electricity that surrounds this show, this time of year, this pumpkin carving, pumpkin fucking epic festival of lights. Well, I guess that's more of a Jewish thing, the Festival of Lights, right? Isn't that it? Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I've got a Halloween menorah over here, carved out of pumpkins. Got candles in it. I've got jack-o'-lanterns. I've got alcohol, and I've got friends. I've got all my lions here, except John fucking Odermatt, who decided he didn't want to join us for trick-or-treating this year. But I got everybody else here, guys. Hey, everybody, let me just introduce them one by one. I'll go around the room. First off, I've got Mark. Mark, welcome to the party, man. How have you been?
I'm doing great. I haven't been waiting at all, any amount of time to start this party.
No, of course not. Well,
actually, I've not been waiting. I've been drinking for a while. I'm drinking something I call a margarita, you see. It's like a margarita, only I made it. That's really the only difference. But
I totally get it. It's so clever. Yeah. What's your costume?
My costume, I'm Snake Plissken from Escape from New York, if he just rolled out of bed and started drinking tequila instead of going to escape from any of the various major metropolitan dystopian cities that he often finds himself in.
Despite the fact that we both live in LA, you're Snake Plissken specifically from Escape from New York. We live here in Los Angeles.
Yeah, I'm the Escape from New York version.
All right, well, that's confusing. All right.
Tequila.
With tequila, which is good. By the way, if you guys are wondering, am going this Halloween as Due Process, which is why you see all of these progressives that I've hired to follow me around and just have sex with my dead corpse. So
I thought you were a werewolf, so I'm totally confused.
Oh, no. That's you're talking about our video content? No, this is just a wig that I slapped on for our Pride members, which if you're just listening to this episode at home, you could actually be watching these festivities for just $10 a month by going to patreon.com/Lions of Liberty. And you could get that. I mean, I look great. Mark looks great. We've got our third guest, Howie. Hello, welcome, Howie, the Godfather of Liberty. How are you doing? That's a lovely mask. What are you supposed to be dressed as?
This is a Court of Owls mask. It's pretty much the Illuminati of the Batman world.
The Quarter Balls?
Court of Owls. Seem fitting since I'm in the real Illuminati.
He really is wearing the mask. That's why.
Yeah, he is wearing the mask. We can't understand. The Court of Owls?
Taking this mask off because I can't drink with it on. So.
Or the quarter bowels. Like you had your bowels removed?
I was wearing a Court of Owls mask, but you can't drink with it. So now I'm just Howie.
Oh, okay. Well, hello, just Howie.
Who's a character in himself? So
I got to take this. I'm taking off my wig already because my goddamn bald head is getting.
Well, I'm going to take my damn eye patch off in that case.
Your eye patch has nothing to do with anything. God,
it doesn't, and it hurts.
Hey, let's just take all of our clothes off. It might be crazy.
Yeah. Well, let's save that for the Thanksgiving bukkakis. Usually when that happens.
That's for the after party episode.
All right. Howie, what are you drinking on this Hallows Eve?
I am drinking some Hoegaarden because it's great.
You say Hoegaarden? I say Hoegaarden.
I like to say Hoegaarden. They say it's called Hoegaarden. I actually feel like a douchebag calling it that, even though it's the real name. I like Hoegaarden too. I'm drinking some Hoegaarden.
There you go. Hoegaarden sounds nicer too. It sounds like a place that you'd want to visit. It sounds like that's where all these
the Hoegaarden
bombers. Yeah, these bombers go when they actually die and they go to this 77 Virgins area. They go to the Hoegaarden. That's what they're dying for. All right. Next up, hello, legal man of mystery, Rico. Are you going as a survivor of the Puerto Rican hurricane?
Yes.
Too soon, buddy. Too soon.
I'm going as the white man in the Puerto Rican hurricane who made all the money and stole all the profits from Puerto Rico.
He's going as the Puerto Rican who's 1,024th% Puerto Rican.
Yeah, and wearing it well.
Yes, well, I don't really have a lot of thoughts on what I could be. So let's go with that.
Things in general. All right. What are you drinking there, Rico?
I'm drinking a combination. I got some Crispin cider, and then I got some Southern Comfort. I'm just going to be sipping on throughout the hour or so. See how drunk I can get.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Now, granted, this party, who knows how late this party goes, by the way. There's no end time to this party. Rico, the look of terror in Rico's eyes frozen on the screen.
Am I frozen? What?
Frozen like the movie, buddy. All right, and then we got, finally, wrapping up the end, flew all the way to Los Angeles to attend this party from Philadelphia. Mr. J.B. Lubin. Hey, J.B., thanks for coming.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Thanks for inviting me. Should be fun, I guess.
Welcome. What's your costume?
Guess.
What's your costume today?
I don't know. I didn't know we were supposed to come dressed up. I do have an idea, though.
You just presume
it's
that
only Halloween, JB. Whoever dresses up on Halloween.
You know, I couldn't get my costume together.
You could barely get yourself together to be on the show, so that doesn't surprise me.
So what are you drinking?
Me? I got some Balvenie, triple cast, and standard IPA.
Very nice. Very nice. So, yeah, guys, thank you for coming. I love getting us together on these Halloweens. I know things haven't gone smoothly in the past. All of our shows, we always do.
What do you mean? Things have always gone very, very smoothly.
We get roofied one year. I think there was a slow gas leak another year.
We do seem to pass out a lot and go into a strange dream state, but I mean,
it's
that's normal, right? That's just a party.
Yeah, it's just, well, I guess that is the party. My secret suspicion is that one of us is a rapist and is drugging the other people. But
wait a second. Is Brett Kavanaugh at this party? Watch the punch, guys. Watch the punch.
Well, did you hear that thing? Kanye West was talking about parallel dimensions being such a prominent part of how he is getting involved in all these sorts of justice relations and social justice issues, trying to reform the justice system. Ironic that John Odermatt isn't here to talk about this. But it just makes me think that any of us at any time, do you feel that? Could be transported into a parallel dimension.
Well, yup, it's just me here, Gary Johnson, going trick-or-treating, and it's really, really great this year because I get to go trick-or-treating and get to campaign as the next fiscally conservative, socially liberal, libertarian senator, the first libertarian senator, mind you, in the United States. I'm going to be campaigning while trick-or-treating, so I'm going to ask for some candy and I'm going to tell people all about why they should vote for Governor Gary Johnson for the New Mexico Senate. All right, but I'm getting ready to go out here. I just got to grab some of my treats from the freezer before I go. I always like to eat ice pops while I'm trick-or-treating. I know it's weird, but it's me, Gary Johnson, Gary being Gary. So let me go in the freezer here and see what's going on here. I got some things whoa, what?
Gary!
What, Bill?
Gary!
Is that
Let me out
Governor Bill Weld in my freezer? Bill,
give me a hand, you stupid stuttering bastard. Help me out.
How long you been in my freezer, Bill?
I've been in that freezer 2 long years. Bill Weld likes to go into a cicada-like slumber when it's between campaigning. I like to freeze myself, go into hibernative state like the mighty bear.
Well, Bill,
Plus, you got a lot of whiskey in the back of that freezer, so I had to freeze myself. What have I missed? Where have I been?
How have you been in the freezer for 2 years? I heard all the libertarians were telling me that you're going around the libertarian conventions and supporting the Libertarian Party, even though you're not planning to run for president, that you've been really going around and talking about the ideas of liberty and really evolving your views to be more fiscally conservative and socially liberal, just like me. What
That's all bullshit. Now I paid Gerard Depardieu to go around and do that shit.
Oh, he did have a strange... Is he still alive?
Well, he's still alive. I don't know. I hired him 2 years ago. How the hell am I supposed to know if he's alive or if he's dead? This is why you didn't win the nomination, Gary. You're an idiot.
Well, gee,
are we going trick-or-treating or what? I want to get over to the White House and see my friend Hillary Clinton because she clearly would have been winning the presidency by now. I mean, I froze myself before the election results came out, but clearly she was the front runner. So let's go. I want to get some candy from the Clinton.
Bill, I'm a little bit concerned, Bill. It seems your lisp has gotten a lot worse in the last couple of years.
Half of my mouth is still frozen.
Oh, okay. Well, let me grab. I think I had some whiskey popsicles that were in that freezer. So let's grab those and let's get to trick or treating, Bill.
Let's go stick one of them pops in my frozen hand. You know what I could campaign as Bob Dole now with this one hand still frozen. Put a popsicle in it like it's a pen.
Well, Bob Dole was fiscally conservative, but he was not socially liberal, unfortunately.
He was if you got to know him in the bedroom. Trust me, Bob Dole could suck a pole. That's what we said the day we said that pole sucking Dole.
Now, Bill, you got to remember, you can't talk like that when we're out trick-or-treating because I'm also campaigning for the United States Senate.
Well, that's lovely, Gary. As what? What are you going out on the trail for? Some sort of mountaineering gay billy goat?
Well, no, I'm dressed up as the Dalai Lama.
Okay. All right, let's go. I don't even know what the hell you're doing.
Because I'm reincarnated, just like
you reincarnated. Freeze yourself, and then you'll find out. God damn it. All right, look, let's just go to the house. I got to check in on my friends here. Let me walk up and ring the doorbell. See what if they're home. All right. See, I see the lights are on in this place. I think they're home. Let's just ring the doorbell again. Bill! Hillary, get out here! Hillary, get out. Bill, keep your ass down. Bill, get out of the window! Get out of the window, Bill!
Hillary, I swear to God, I don't know why we got to do this. You've been telling everybody that I had nothing to do with that whole Anita Broderick thing.
Bill, God damn it, shut the fuck up and get your ass down. You want trick-or-treaters coming up here asking us about all these allegations? I went on CNN. I told him, I said, that's different. I said, that's different, Bill. I said, they were adults when you had sex with them and that gal you raped. They were adults, and that's different from what Brett Kavanaugh said. He was just...
Hillary, calm down now. I mean, look, you wore that nice nurse costume I liked for Halloween. And now, wait a minute, Hillary, do you hear something outside? It sounds like there's some sort of mountaineering idiot out there.
Gary, I think they're home. Gary, do you hear that? I think they're home.
How did we get to Bill and Hillary's house? I thought we were campaigning in New Mexico.
Gary, you don't campaign in New Mexico. You want to win the election, you got to be with the power players. Now, let's just listen for one more minute and see what's going on.
Shouldn't we just ring the doorbell like normal trick-or-treaters?
I did ring the... Gary, pay attention. I rang the doorbell twice. Let's knock on the door.
I've been dipping into my can of
Bill and Hillary.
Products.
Hillary, Bill and Hillary, I know you're out here. Bill and Hillary. Cleo, honey, but LG's out there. Can I let me just go say hello to him? God damn it, Bill. No, you stay. You keep your... All right, Gary, let's just go. This has gotten too crazy, but it does give me an idea. Let's check in on the real White House. If these idiots aren't in there, who's going to be in the real White House?
Well, I think that's going to be a pretty far walk here on a Wednesday evening, Bill.
Look, Gary, you just start walking and you see where you end up. Is that so difficult?
All right. Well, I did bring all of my mountaineering equipment, and I did load up in my backpack full of products from my company, Cannabis Sativa. So let's pop a couple edibles and head on over. I don't know why I sound like I'm from the South, because I'm not.
It's all right. We all did different accents during this show. All right. Let's just keep on walking. This looks like it might be the real White House here, right? I mean, Gary, do you have any sort of ins to get us in the doors?
Well, I do have a couple friends that are in the White House. Well, just kidding. No, I don't. No one even knows who I am there, to be honest, even though I ran for president twice. No one knows who I am at all.
I thought when Trump was talking about, talking to people about marijuana, that you were his dealer and you were getting in there and getting some shit done. God, you do nothing. Just ring the doorbell. All right. So who's in this White House anyway, Gary? You didn't even tell me. Who won the election if the Clintons?
Bill, you don't know? It's the president. It's Donald Trump, Bill.
What? Donald Trump?
Yep.
Give me another whiskey pop. I can't even believe it. All right, son of a bit bastard. Well, let's just see if this motherfucker answers the door. I mean, he might be out. He might be
probably pretty busy.
Hello? Hello, who's it? Is this, who's at the door? Is it Gary Johnson?
Yeah, it's me. Well, actually, I'm the Dalai Lama, and I'm just trick or treating in the neighborhood, sir.
Oh, that is the best. That is the best Dalai Lama costume I have ever seen. Hey, by the way, as Donald Trump, I decided to do an accent that doesn't really sound like Donald Trump since it is Halloween.
Oh, well, all right.
You understand? I'm also here. Gary, come in.
You sound more like a Jewish grandmother.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for. Gary, why don't you come in, have a very good time? You and your frozen zombie whiskey drunk friend here. Come on inside this White House. Me and my best friend Kanye West are hanging out.
Mr. West.
What up? What up? What's up, Gary?
What up, dog?
Chi-Town's finest, Kanye.
I'm glad you recognize me, Kanye. Most people have no idea who I am.
Oh, I know who you are. I know who that frozen corpse is. I know what everything is across the globe.
Well, Kanye, I appreciate you knowing who I am. Yes, Kanye knows a lot of very important people. He knows all the people, including myself. So, Kanye, you were just telling me how much you love Halloween. Why do you love Halloween so much?
It's the perfect time, man. It's the only time when all the parallel dimensions align as one, and they come just close enough that you can dance through each and every one.
Parallel dimensions, that's where that country Aleppo is.
Whatever you say, bro.
God damn it, Gary. Don't do that shit anymore. Yes, Kanye. This truly is the worst Trump impression. It's getting worse by the second, I believe. Kanye, would you say you're a sort of a tycoon of parallel dimensions?
No, I wouldn't say that. I would say I'm the...
Don't worry, Kanye. It's not like people are paying attention and trying to enjoy this podcast. This Halloween adventure that we're having. Take your time speaking, just like I do for all my listeners.
I like to give a lot of deep thought to everything I say.
That's crazy talk. That's not how you win a presidential election.
Gentlemen, I thought we were here for some treats. I mean, we're out here. I'm also campaigning. I'm not sure if you know, to be the next fiscally conservative, socially liberal senator of the United States of America.
Kanye, what do you think of that?
You vote in New Mexico?
I mean, I don't think black people can vote in New Mexico, but what do I know? I'm just President Trump. Kanye, what do you think?
I think they can vote in New Mexico.
Who knew? Who knew? Melania, can you come in here, please? The people want some treats. Oh, hello, Tana. What does everybody want? Am I Swedish? I don't even fucking know. Let's just say my accent's been bastardized over time. What would you like? Reese's Pieces? Mr. Gary Johnson?
Well, yeah, absolutely. I'd love some Reese's Pieces. They go really well with these whiskey pops and some fine products from my company, Cannabis Sativa, which is funny because I'm more of an indica guy.
Oh, wonderful. So I'll go grab those for you. In the meantime,
what are you supposed to be, Miss Melania?
Oh, I went to the African safari, Prince.
Well, you look beautiful.
I always look beautiful. Then till Donna dumps me on the street curb for some new hussy. But, until that happens, now I'm British. All right. Well, I think it's about time that you all move along.
Yes, felons and freedom lovers.
Who is this idiot, Melania, that's sitting outside at the White House in the bushes?
You may know me from my show, Felony Friday. Speaking of felons, where are the Clintons?
We leave my friends the Clintons behind. They were, I don't know, they didn't want to take a little break. They didn't want to come out today.
I think they were hiding in their house.
Am I getting this right and you guys are trick-or-treating?
Yes.
Yeah,
you're doing it all wrong. Let me explain how trick-or-treating is done in the Odermatt household. If they want a treat, I give them one of my 7 streams of revenue.
Well, that only makes a certain sense, says Donald Trump, because what if more than 7 children come to your house, Mr. Odermatt? What then? You'll be out of revenue streams.
I've been thinking of new revenue streams every day of my life. I wake up and I ask their felons what their revenue streams are. I ask my friends what their revenue streams are. I ask freedom lovers what their revenue streams are. And I write them down in my revenue stream book. I have so many revenue streams. It's like Three Rivers Stadium. I have 18 million revenue stream stadium.
You and I should talk.
Pittsburgh.
This sounds brilliant. You don't sell it to that son of a bitch, Mark Cuban, before I talk to you as soon as I'm out of the presidency. So what revenue stream are you introducing tonight, though?
The revenue stream I'm introducing is selling whiskey to Bill Weld.
Well, that's a revenue stream that's been around for decades.
Well, gee, I was going to sell him my cannabis sativa products. That's my revenue stream. Would you like to buy some, Modi?
Are you competing in revenue streams?
Well, no, of course, John. I would never try to compete with your revenue streams. That would be impossible.
I will crush you.
Just eat one of these edibles. You'll calm down.
Hey, does anybody else see somebody in that other bush over there? I see a lot of movement in that other bush. It smells familiar, that bush. I don't know why, but it smells a little bit familiar to me in my Donald Trump news. Like it's a smell I've smelled before, perhaps even in my bedroom.
Hey, boys. You look like you might. You look like you might got some cocks and money. I look like I got some big boobs. What are y'all doing tonight? Oh, wait, you're not cops, right? I bet my lawyer told me I need to ask first now.
No, but I am the next fiscally conservative, socially liberal United States Senator, which is a little bit bigger than a cop, Miss Daniels. You look lovely this evening, I must say.
Hey, well, Gary, if you want to have a good time, I can keep my mouth shut or open, whatever you like.
Whoa.
That is the fact. I can attest to both of those things. Let me ask you this, Miss Stormy. Do you mind getting in bed with guys who tend to have a little bit of the old whiskey in it?
Well, you know what I like? I like not a micro penis, but a small dick with a big mushroom head, like a Goomba from Mario Brothers. Just a big, delicious mushroom.
Wow.
Stormy, I think you've said it too much. Everybody knows that the mushrooms are magnificent, huge, elongated things. And then I have one of them. I've got a phone talking to me from my crotch. I accidentally hit the button on the phone as I was talking. If anybody heard that happening, that is what Donald Trump. I always keep the phone in between my legs, just in case I need to record somebody like Stormy Daniels.
What are you saying about Donald Trump? He should be impeached. Fuck him. Fuck Trump.
Fuck you, bitch. You should be. I don't know. I don't know anything about this. My lawyer will handle this. Maybe a lump sum payment. I wasn't there. I don't know. Would anybody like a Coke? Like a Coca-Cola? Coca-Cola. Anyway,
Coca-Colas that's infused with cannabis sativa from my company, Cannabis Sativa.
I wouldn't know anything about that, Gary.
I'll take two.
All right, here's the question I want to know. Look, I'm starting to thaw out here, and I can't just walk around, looking like a guy in a cheap suit that stinks of whiskey. Does anybody have any bootleg Halloween costumes? I might be able to grab one of, maybe for a revenue stream or something like that. Like if we talked about before this show even started recording, which hasn't come up yet.
Well, I just happen to have their costumes as another revenue stream.
Oh, thank God. I was expecting you to have that all of a sudden after I prompted you.
But you can't just get it now. You have to watch my Facebook Live video and find out how to obtain.
Oh, son of a goddamn bitch.
Well, that seems like quite a tease.
You'll have to tune in Monday at 7:30 to find out.
You know what? Fuck this shit. I'm over it. I don't want any part of this crap anymore. You know why I don't want any part of this either? I would say, let's move. Let's all go over to my friend's, my friend Brett Kavanaugh's house. How about that?
Well, Bill, this really is a whirlwind tour of all your friends in Washington, D.C.
Hey, when you drink as much whiskey as I do, you tend to have a lot of alcoholic friends. We used to do something back in the day, me and Brenty K. They was talking about I was frozen, so I didn't know anything about this. What's he up to? What's he up to this?
Well, I believe he just controversially became the next Supreme Court justice shortly after some sexual assault allegations.
Holy shit, after he and I went and double-dogged those girls?
Well, Bill, I don't remember being invited to any of those parties.
No, you wouldn't be, guys. You wouldn't be. But my man Kanye was invited. Kanye West was invited. Stormy Daniels was there. Little young Stormy Daniels. She was around. Stormy, do you remember those parties?
What? I don't remember anything. Did you put something in the punch? I don't know.
You
Probably just had too many edibles.
Gary, I don't buy your shit.
What else am I going to pay you for sex with? I don't have money.
Gary, I might have slept with Donald Trump, but I'm not going to sleep with a libertarian. Come on now.
That's right.
I'm not really a libertarian. Just ask any libertarian.
That's what I was talking to Rand Paul about on the golf course. He said that the reason he never runs as libertarian is so he can keep plowing that sweet prostitute pussy.
Oh, Randy Pounds. He's another story. He's not a libertarian. He's a fuck.
It's all right. You're just a dumb bitch. You don't know anything. You're just a girl that sucks dicks for money. You gotta go.
I just can't think of these words. I don't know. He's better than that, though. I don't know.
He's just a social conservative and a constitutional conservative. He's not socially liberal like me. I don't know how much longer I can do this voice this high.
Well, that's all right, because we're all going to go over to Brent Kavanaugh's house. Yeah, let's go over to Big Brent's house. We can talk about the Devil's Triangle. We can talk about, the Special K. We call it Special K because we get Brent Kavanaugh in there, right? We spread Brent's legs apart like the bottom of the K, and then he put his arms out wide like the top of the K. Like a K looks like. It turned out that's Brent, but the head is like at the top of the K. And so we'd have them all spread out like that, and we'd rub mayonnaise all over his balls. And then we just let this, we had this red panda that we stole from the zoo, and we let that just go to town on his ball sack. Hey, let's go over to see Brent Kavanaugh. What do you say?
Quite the story, Bill. Let's go.
Yeah, I might be misremembering that. I have been frozen for a while. It's not all coming together quite like I would like, but, I think it's mostly there. So let's head over. Let's go to Brent Kavanaugh's house. And
Mr. Weld, if I come, it costs extra for the mayonnaise on the balls, just so you know.
Brent's got the cash for that. Don't you worry. And if Brent doesn't have the cash for that, I've got plenty of cash to splash, as does my friend Mr. West here. Kanye, what's your net worth these days?
$17. Yes, $17.
Oh, that's less than I expected. I presume you and Kim have a different
more revenue streams.
It's been a tough year.
All right, well, let's go over to Brent Kavanaugh. Let's just here is Brent right now. It's Connecticut's so close to the White House. Let me just knock on the door.
Who's Brent? Could have sworn his name.
Oh, Brent. Yeah. My old buddy Brent K. What's happening, Brent? You having a party?
My name's Brent, motherfucker. Get my name right. I have the right temperament for this party. Get my fucking name right. Woo! What's going on? Come on in, guys.
Holy shit, Brent. Let's go, everybody. Come on, follow me. Follow Bill Weld.
Bill, this is a pretty wild party.
Come on, guys.
This is a little too intense for me. I'm pretty damn high right now.
Here's some drinks right now. Here's some drinks. Go on upstairs. Get in line for the bathroom.
No. The bathroom sounds
what goes on in there? And why is there such a long line of people outside that bedroom?
Woo! Don't worry about it, boy. I never did anything wrong. Whoever said anything wrong with me, little smear cane. Woo! Come on upstairs.
Oh, Brent, you have any of that stuff that, any of the white stuff that makes you go sniffles?
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never touched a girl. I've never done. What do you mean white stuff? I've never done it. Woo! Go on upstairs, guys.
Well, I'm up for following Brent. Who's with me? Who's coming upstairs? You guys. I guess I could just go up myself, Bill Weld, and have a little fun.
Bill, like I've always said, I will follow you anywhere.
Yeah, you say that a lot, Gary. It's pretty awkward at times. I try to go to the bathroom. Sometimes by myself. You could come here, but
libertarian, Bill. I learned everything from you, and I'm not about to stop.
Oh, okay. Well, come on up, Bill. We'll show you some tricks. All right, Special K, you coming in here?
Friends, felons, and freedom lovers, hold on a second. If you
come
want
on,
to go in this line, you have to pay me. It's one of my 1 millionth stream of income.
These goddamn revenue streams. Hey, everybody, it's me, Bill Clinton. Guess what? I managed to sneak out the window. Hillary didn't even know what was going on.
Hey, Bill, you want to get stoned? Don't forget to inhale, buddy.
Bill Clinton always inhales. Bill Clinton also loves going to Brent Kavanaugh parties. My old buddy Special K here, he has the best parties. You know what I mean? You want to do some things in a room with a gal and then go on to greatness. Brent K, he wrote the playbook.
Woo, Bill! How's it going, Bill? Wait, what'd you say? I've never done anything wrong in my life. What are you talking about?
No, me neither, buddy. Me neither. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Anyway, Brent, you and me, let's go in this bathroom. Let's leave a list of these squares outside. I don't want Hillary to come rolling around and find out where I am anyway.
Hold on. Let me make sure none of the liberal smear campaign people. Okay, we're clear. Woo! Let's go on it.
Are we going to keep trick-or-treating?
Well, personally, I was hoping that we would keep trick-or-treating. Maybe we should go next door. Stormy Daniels, Miss Daniels. Hey, you're looking a little bit better. Donald Trump's had a few drinks. You're looking a little better as the night wears on. Maybe we should
Donald Trump didn't drink alcohol.
Donald Trump doesn't officially drink alcohol.
Donald Trump does a lot of things you don't think he does. You think he's a great man, but no, he should be impeached.
I just invited you to come to this next party, you stupid bitch. I can't believe this.
Give me my money, Donald.
You'll get
Michael Avenatti took it all, and now all my GoFundMe money that all those stupid liberal fucks gave to me is going to be gone because I have to pay for your stupid legal fees. So fuck you.
You know what, Stormy? You got a problem with me? You got a problem with what's going on in this country? Go bang on the door of the Supreme Court and yell a lot. That seems to be the popular thing to do.
I don't think Brett's gonna rule for me. We have some history.
Who doesn't Brett have history with? All right, everybody, let's go. Wait, am I in the bathroom? I can't remember if I went in the bathroom or not.
I followed you into the bathroom, yup.
We are in the bathroom. Shit, let's get out of this goddamn bathroom
Let's get out of here.
and go next door and just see who randomly lives there. What do you think about that?
That sounds like a blast.
All right, let's go next door. Kanye, you can stay here for now.
Streams.
You know, every good gangbang of underage ladies always needs a black dude. So you stay here. We're going to go next door and just knock on a random door. Let's just see it. Oh, shit.
Doesn't look like a door.
Oh, you're right. I don't know why it made that noise. It looks softer than a door.
That looks like more like is that a teepee, Bill?
It looks like it's made
Good
of cloth.
evening, gentlemen.
Holy
I'm Senator
shit.
Elizabeth Warren.
Oh,
You've come to share my hospitality and sit by the fire?
That's a very nice Halloween costume of a Native American, Elizabeth.
No, this is my standard Thursday evening gown.
That's so weird because it's Wednesday. But hey, I'm high. What?
well, you know, these Native Americans use a different kind of calendar system than we white faces do, I believe. Isn't that right, Elizabeth?
You're absolutely right.
Elizabeth, by the way, we've gone to all these different houses, and not one of these cheap sons of bitches has given us any fucking candy. Not even one person.
Zero candy so far. Just been eating these edibles the whole time.
Are you giving any candy out for Halloween?
Well, I have the solution for that. Everyone line up in a row and hold out your hands. I will give you all one nerd from this box so that we may share in its bounty.
Just one nerd? What the shit? I've been frozen in a freezer for 2 goddamn years.
I thought Native Americans like to smoke peyote.
Hold on. Why do we only get one nerd? There's got to be at least 1,024 nerds in a typical nerd box.
Well, one out of 1,024th is just fine as the whole box.
That's some goddamn bullshit.
Well, makes sense to me.
I wish goddamn Brett Kavanaugh was here to weigh in on it. You son of a bitch. Oh, shit, he's right behind me.
Who called the Brit dog?
Jesus Christ.
What are you guys talking about?
How'd you move so fast? You hopped up into the goofballs? You got some sort of hyper speed on you? Got fucking wheels for legs?
I don't know where these accusations are coming from, but me and my daughters got down last night and prayed for Bill Weld and Gary Johnson.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you. West and Stormy Daniels. We prayed for.
Thank you.
I cried.
What about Elizabeth Warren? Did you pray for this Pocahontas here?
Well, we were going to pray for her, but then she started doing a rain dance in the middle of our living room, and we were just confused, and we went to bed.
Brett, that's so sweet. That makes up for when you tried to tear off my bathing suit and stick your tongue down my throat. You're awesome. I love you.
Liberal lives. Are you bought and paid for by George Soros? Woo! Let's go party, Stormy Daniels.
You'll be thanking me for that rain dance when the climate changes.
That's all horse shit anyway. Well, actually, I believe in climate change full-fledged. I mean, look, guys, I've been floating this out there. I think a little carbon tax might be effective as a libertarian campaigning platform. I've been thinking of maybe raising taxes and getting on board. Kamala Harris.
Mr. Weld, I'm just a porn star, but that doesn't sound libertarian at all.
Well, I mean, you are a porn star. I mean, hey, look, I could own some positions as needed. I mean, we got 2 more years for me to get on it. I just want to get me some of that Kamala Harris before I decide to come back and woo the base.
I think Kamala Harris might be more libertarian than you. She said she wants to give people like a $500 a month tax cut.
That's fucking crazy.
You want to raise taxes because global warming? What's that even?
Well, yeah, I mean, Jesus Christ, I was, from Maryland, I think? Maryland can be underwater. There's too many crabs there. The crabs will be all worried.
Oh, I know about crabs. Crabs are bad. Yeah, all right, okay.
Get you sick with clean your teeth and everything. All right, fuck this shit. Well, Pocahontas.
I am just too high for all this. There's just too much going on. The edibles are kicking in. I just can't trick or treat anymore. Can we go do something else?
Yeah, let's get out. I mean, I wanted to get some candy. I wanted to get some food. You got Brett Kavanaugh here's coming down from whatever he snorted. We got to get some food at him. Meanwhile, Pocahontas will give us one nerd out of 1,024 nerd box. Go to a bar. Let's hit the road. Let's go to a bar.
You want to hit my vape pen?
Yeah, Brett Kavanaugh, what's the good bars around here? I know you know them all.
Woo!
That's not a bar. That's just a noise. All right, maybe there's a goddamn bar called Woo around. Holy shit! I'll be goddamn. I'm sorry, Brent.
That's the bar owned by the nature boy Ric Flair. It's called Woo.
Oh, I love it, Ric Flair. There's the man. There's the man who knew how to put his face into a freezer. All right, well, let's get out. Let's get on it. Let's go.
Don't drink the punch from Rick, though. I'll tell you that, buddy.
All right, let's go to this Woo bar and see who's tending bar here. And I've been literally just putting these whiskey pops down my gullet. Gary stoned off his fucking ass. Brent, I don't even know what kind of drunk Brent is. I'm probably going to get busted doing cocaine in the bathroom. But hopefully get a cool bartender. Doesn't give a shit. I don't even know where the fuck Stormy Daniels went. I think she might have gone off and died of some sort of syphilis. So
she disappeared with Brent Kavanaugh.
Oh, son of a bitch. I needed a Brent at this fucking bar. He's such a scumbag. All right, well, let's go in. All right, who's here attending bar? Hello, miss.
Everybody.
Trick or treat.
Guys. Hey, you can call me AOC. I might be your congressperson soon.
Well, hey, I thought we were in Connecticut. Now we're here
you're at the Woo Bar where the working man can come in and get a drink, and the workers, we get paid a living wage, unlike most other places,
All right. I mean, sorry, that sounds like some socialist shit, which I could get on board with personally. But
Bill, that doesn't really sound fiscally conservative.
I mean, I'm sorry, I got distracted by this attractive young. What are you, a Latino?
You're Bill Weld. We heard some of our socialist friends said that you might be good for the party. Are you still thinking about being a socialist, or?
Thank you very much.
Are you pretending?
Bill, I thought you were the original libertarian.
Are you pretending to do that libertarian thing still? That was so fun. That was so funny. So funny.
Gary, come here, you sleepy son of a bitch.
What are you talking about, Bill?
Shut your bitch mouth. I'm talking to this girl. She's hot. She's ready to go.
Oh,
I think this is that Alexia.
But Bill, you're married.
Girl.
You're married. So am I. We're both married. We can't be talking.
Look, he gets a beer in the freezer for 2 years. People forget he's
Amazing.
married. She probably thinks I'm dead.
Well, can we both talk to her, Bill?
Well, I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, she probably like you get all hopped up on weed and whatnot. I'm sure if there's one thing this idiot can get behind is somebody being high on weed. So I guess I'll go talk to her and I'll swoop in. I'll swoop in like the King Panther after you get in and bring down the antelope.
All right. Well, Miss Cortez, I think your platform is really interesting. It could be tweaked to be a little more fiscally conservative. But could you just tell me? People have been telling me for years that I got to find out about this, but I still just don't really know what they're talking about. What is Aleppo?
Don't you worry your head about that, Gary. But you know what? Tip your server, because I have so many student loans, and it's bullshit that we should have to pay for education, I mean, everybody should have a good education. So tip your server, bro.
Well, if you tip your servers, you'll get a better education. I'm not making the connection here, ma'am.
Let me be honest with you. I don't know what Aleppo is either. I know everybody's making such a big deal out of it, but it's just not fair.
I can't put on a front anymore.
The government should fix this. The government should fix all this. You don't know what Aleppo is because the government didn't pay for your school. You didn't go to a good government school and learn what Aleppo is, whatever that is.
No, I built my own business from scratch. That's how I know the free market is great. Usually, sometimes.
Guys, we better knock this talk off. You start talking like this shit, you know who always ends up showing up in a fucking wrinkled suit looking like a light bulb that somebody screwed fucking cotton balls to the side of his goddamn head. You keep talking this socialism shit.
Well, Bill, I have no idea who on earth you're. Hello, everybody. Hey, I'm here. It's me at the Woo Bar. Happy Halloween, everybody. Miss Cortez, the biggest rising star in the Democratic Party. I'm so happy. But why are you walking the bar here?
Bernie, I'm so glad to see you. I thought
yes, Mr. Cortez, of course.
I thought Hillary had you killed. I thought
No, we worked it out. I endorsed her. Everything was fine.
Oh, okay. She usually doesn't let things go, though. Watch your back, bro.
No. I'm sure everything is on the up and up. We had a handshake agreement. She said if I endorse her, then she will let me talk about my progressive ideas, and she will not kill me ever.
And her husband won't rape your wife, right?
Yes, that was part of the agreement, of course. Where is he?
Hey, now, everybody. I walked in at the time. Somebody say my name. Bill, you son of a bitch. I heard you get your ass home and you Arkansas. I swear to Christ. And why is there a black man in this bar? I see you, Kanye. I see you hiding back there. You know that I don't like the black people unless I'm on the train. And I do still have hot sauce in my purse. But it's not for you. It's not for you, Kanye.
Miss Clinton.
You're a race traitor, Kanye. Now, Bill, get home.
Miss Clinton, this young lady is implying that despite our agreement that we had in the Democratic primary that you would not be assassinating me in the future. I just wanted to confirm. She seems to think that you might go back on that agreement and
look,
maybe...
Bill, not Bill.
My name is Bernie, man. Bernie Sanders.
Honey, sugar, leave me out of this argument. Look, honey, you told me that you made a deal with this old Jewish goofball and that he was already going to be dead by now. What's the holdup? Bill, I swear to God.
Hey, Bernie, make sure her husband doesn't rape your wife either. That's a big one with him.
Where is my wife anyway? Anyway, Alexandra, you're going to be my new wife, so don't worry about her.
Alexandra, what are you doing, honey? Huh? You wanna meet me and Bill? Me and Mr. Kavanaugh?
I don't know about that, Mr. Sanders. I was walking down the street the other day, and there are these two 19-year-old boys. Well, that's how old they said they were later. They said, hey, we just voted for you. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, now finally the youth is rising up because, but the old people have all the money. They don't have any of it. And I'm going to give them like all the money. And so I'm going to have sex with those young boys and not you old, wrinkly fucks.
But really, you should be fair to everybody. And if you're going to make love to those 19-year-old boys, you should also make love to a couple of older gentlemen like myself and Mr. Clinton or perhaps Mr. Weld.
Some people probably should, but not me. It's different.
What are you getting at, young lady? That socialism isn't necessarily.
It doesn't really mean what it says. It means what I want it to mean. It means I get free stuff.
It
doesn't mean I have to.
That too, Alexia. It only means your terms only mean what you want them to mean, like rape or allegations of rape against your husband, or sexual assault.
But Mrs. Clinton, please keep your fucking husband away from me.
I can't control him. We have an agreement.
I don't want to say things against the Democratic Party, but
who on earth is Alexia? I've never heard this. Is that the machine that I talk to in my kitchen that never responds to me on time? Alexia, play me Metallica on Spotify. It never works though.
Hello, Bernie. I love you,
Mr. Zuckerberg.
No,
Bernie, stop it!
That was me doing it. That was me just doing an impression. That's how I get into all these young girls' college dorm rooms. I just impersonate their Alexa machines, but they open the door up. They don't know they're idiots. All like this Alexia Cortez girl.
I could have sworn her name was Alexandra, but why split hairs? It's Halloween.
My name is Winner. My name is Winner because I'm going to be the next Congresswoman. Maybe my name should be Women. I don't know. I don't know anything really, but you know what? You all are the patriarchy and you're white males, so fuck you.
What? I thought we were on the same team.
You bitch. You know what I just wish? I just wish that we could all go to a parallel dimension, like if somebody knew
You
about.
think white males can be on the same team? Fuck off. Me too.
Bill, I think we should just get out of here and just go back to my place and eat some of these fine edibles from my company, Cannabis Sativa.
Oh, that sounds good to me. That sounds good to me, too. Hey, why don't we all walk into that thing that looks like what is that, a wormhole or a black hole?
Looks like a wormhole. That seems like the place we should go.
You know we can't call Kanye a black hole anymore. Oh, my God, we're being sucked into it. Oh, God, we're being sucked into it. Holy shit burgers, guys. It happened again.
Ugh. What the fuck? God damn it. What just happened, guys?
All right, now I definitely know. Somebody rate me. Howie.
Did we black out again? Every Halloween. It's those damn edibles. It's those Gary Johnson edibles that I always bring every year. The Cannabis Sativa brand. They always seem to have a weird effect on us. I don't know.
I blame people from California for this.
You can't blame it for California. I mean, we make
You're the ones with the marijuana and the edibles that fuck us.
No, this is Gary Johnson's Colorado or New Mexico or wherever he's from edibles. Well, we don't get any facts on the show on this right. We don't get any facts on this show right anyway. So
no, I mean, none of those.
Were you not supposed to eat the whole bag of Chiba Chews?
Oh, I thought when it said one dose, I thought it meant a bag was the dose.
By the way, do you guys find it weird that we all had that experience? I think we really did go to a parallel dimension. Personally,
you guys had that dream too. I had a dream where I was Gary Johnson.
Right? We all had that. Do you all have that dream? JB, who are you?
I'm not quite sure, actually. I thought it was Kanye West, but I was wearing a Pocahontas costume.
That's weird, man.
It's all very confusing.
Kanye is a trendsetter, though.
True. I don't know why I'm confused, actually. I think I might have actually seen him doing that.
It's weird.
Not to break the wall, but actually did like 3 nights ago. Stormy Daniels.
Oh yeah, don't want to break the wall.
Well, there you go. Well, I guess
want anyone to know this is not the up and up.
Yeah.
Stormy Daniels is actually in my dream the other night. It was ridiculous.
The legitimate dream, not the dream that we're talking about on this show.
No. My legitimate dream. No. So the dream was I was traveling with my wife to all these ancient sites, which may or may not exist. That we end up at a restaurant where Stormy Daniels was like the lady who takes you to your seat. I was like, holy shit, Andrew, that's Stormy.
This would have made a better.
So then we get to the table, and this girl I'm friends with, who I think might have married my half brother that no one knows about. She was like the owner of the restaurant. She comes up, she's like, hey, I have to tell you something.
They're going to know after the show airs.
She takes me into the back room. She's like, your uncle died. I'm like, fuck, I thought you'd say that. But in real life, no, he's still alive. He's fine.
But in real life, it's still the secret.
Can we just have an episode of Howie's dreams every week?
But that was the dream. I was like, holy shit, I showed up to a restaurant, Stormy Daniels like seating me, and then my fucking friend that I think might have been married to my half brother that's a suspected thing. No one knows that he is my half brother or not, but whatever.
I had a dream that Odie wanted me to watch a Facebook Live video. It's weird.
Anyways, improv is fucking gay. I hope people enjoyed it, but whatever. I don't like it.
Were you on last year's episode?
What improv are you talking about?
I don't like this pretend shit. I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think libertarians kind of like truth and
it's a foreign dimension, man. A foreign dimension where the truth comes out through the context.
You think our listeners are going to like this nonsense? I think our Pride members who see how ridiculous it is will like it. But when it's all edited together, I don't know. How is this going to be?
Will anybody who doesn't listen to Degenerate Gamblers get the 7 revenue streams jokes?
Probably not.
That's the question.
I don't listen to it. And I get it.
Yeah.
To answer your question, Howie, I guess you would have listened to the other Halloween shows that were on them, but people love them because they're gluttons for punishment.
Man.
Especially all our new listeners coming over from Part of the Problem.
I know, right? Good timing, guys. Come in and listen to the insanity that is the Lions of Liberty.
I wasn't being sarcastic. I think anybody that likes that.
I'm going to apologize. This was my worst performance to date.
I thought it was
really
your best.
awful. You were really terrible, JB.
Yeah, it was really bad. I've got a lot of extenuating circumstances going on.
You had some good lines in there.
You were not only terrible at a Kanye West impression, but you were terrible at just being a black person. And that's hard. That's impressively terrible to do.
I'm just really low energy right now.
Good.
You guys are starting way too early for me. I barely get out of work at this time.
Low energy, JB.
I can give you a laundry list of excuses why I didn't bring my A game. Sometimes you just don't have it, you know? You can't put out an MVP performance on the court every fucking night. Come on, be reasonable. Be fucking realistic.
By the way,
shit happens. What can I say?
Knowing JB, I'm trying to think of the high energy JB. What's the difference? It's hard to tell.
I usually have slightly more energy than I do now. Slightly more.
He had
I thought it'd be
extenuating
noticeable.
circumstances that he ate up.
Wait, hold on. Is it coincidental that JB is Jeb Lubin? Low energy Jeb Bush.
Oh,
low energy Jeb Lubin.
All right, well, let's wrap this shit show up. If you are a new listener and did come over for part of the problem, welcome. You have walked yourself into a true razor blade lawnmower of fun. And I hope you enjoyed our once a year impression-filled Halloween shebang. So, guys, thank you from me. Thank you from Mark Claire. Thanks from Howie Snowden, JB Lubin, our mystery man, Rico.
Governor Gary Johnson,
Bill Weld, Donald Trump, Kanye West, Brett Kavanaugh.
me, Bernie Sanders,
Alexia Ocasio Cortez, and Bill Clinton, and of course Hillary Clinton, for joining us on this amazing episode. Have a very happy Halloween.
And Elizabeth Warren.
Woo! Oh, and Elizabeth Warren. I forgot Pocahontas. All right. So anyway, that'll do it. I don't do some big dumb sign off like Mark does. So from me, Brian McWilliams,
How you
from the Lions of Liberty, from
Head up.
Electric Libertyland. No, God damn it. From Electric Libertyland, always stay plugged into Liberty. Goodbye.
That sounded like a sign off to me.
Done.
Fuck
It just wasn't a
socialism.
big dumb sign off.